Hi guys, it's Clover here. Hopefully the microphone sounds okay. I turned down the sensitivity a little bit because I don't want the traffic noises to be too loud. So I just wanted to record a little relaxing, rambling, chill video with you today. I'm in my comfy clothes. I usually just dress like this around the house, actually. Sports bra, big baggy t-shirt, comfy sweatpants. That's my go-to. But right now I'm just gonna spend some time with you. I did some work this morning, answered a bunch of messages, keeping up to date with all the new stuff on my main channel and stuff like that. Very, very close to 100,000 followers. I actually went up yesterday. I was watching it tick up and tick up and tick up. I went up 2,300 followers yesterday, and now today it just dropped off. I've gone up maybe 80 today. It's just funny how the numbers fluctuate. I have here very nice pen. It's actually my partner's pen and I stole it. But it's one of those free ink pens where it sloshes around the inside. It just glides so nicely on the paper. I love these pens. One thing that is new that is coming to my channel is I ordered some new microphones. So when I first bought these Rode microphones, let me just take it out. Okay, so here, hello. I'm gonna kind of bring it, you can sort of see it. Microphone. It's stuck to my desk, I can't really move it. Get back in there. Okay. Go away. When I first bought those Rode microphones, it was, a few years ago now. Didn't really do much research. They are better for instrumentals. So, I don't think they sound bad at all. But I think that I can get some microphones that are better quality than those ones. Rode microphones are amazing. I really like Rode. But no complaining if we have any microphone pros here. You keep that information to yourself. I bought them, it's too late. So, I don't know if any of you guys listen to Markiplier, but I do. I started watching Markiplier's videos a year ago. I've seen some of his old ones. Some people, I don't know if people are kind of turned off because he could be very intense in his old videos. I found it a little bit stressful, but he's a lot calmer now in his videos. A lot more comfortable in front of the camera. He's got a great channel, really great. I love horror games. Horror games are my favorite, so I'm actually supporting him on YouTube membership thingy-majiggy. So, but he has an awesome microphone, which you can't often hear because it's super far away from him. But one thing that he occasionally does is he'll pull the microphone super close and he'll come in and he'll talk. And it's usually when he's voicing a really a dramatic scene in a game. And it always sounds so good. I don't listen to it with headphones, but it sounds so amazing, even just over the TV. It just sounds super rounded and such a full sound. So, I bought 2 of them, so I'm gonna have them on either side, and I'm going to use them for ASMR. Hopefully the very fast typing, aggressive typing on a mechanical keyboard in the background doesn't bother you too much. My husband works from home, so so you can hear him in the background. But anyway, so it's called the Shure, and I don't know if that's how you pronounce it normally, but Shure KSM44A multi-pattern large dual diaphragm side address condenser microphone. So I wrote that down so I could read that to you. I didn't want to have that computer on because the blue light is super glaring. I have a day planner. I write everything down in it. This one I didn't really realize they did this. I thought that this was because it says 2020, 2021. 2020, 2021. I guess I assumed that it would have been like January to December 2020, 2021. But no. This ends in June, so I had to buy a different one online. And I bought one off of Etsy this time, and it's got a really pretty blue cover that kind of reminds me of the ocean. And that one is June 2021 to June 2022. I think it's just 1 year. June 2022. So I really like having the day planner. I have a lot of stuff to keep track of between different parcels that I need to, be aware of when they're coming. And especially with COVID, I found that a lot of packages have been going kind of lost or that kind of thing. So I have had some trouble with that lately. So I need to kind of keep on top of it. I have a lot of different appointments that I need to keep track of. And just general stuff. When you work for yourself, when you're self-employed, it's really important that you keep track of what you're doing. And I like to use it for setting weekly goals for myself and just making a daily list of things that I would like to get done. I try to get it all done. I don't always. Sometimes I don't do everything, but then it just gets shoved onto tomorrow's to-do list. But generally, I get it all done. So it really keeps me on track. I find that once I stop writing in this, I don't do nearly as well in life. So yeah. Another thing that recently came in is I got these gloves. So I'm going to be cosplaying as Lady Dimitrescu probably in May. I need to really get it done in May, early May, because the game is coming out, right? And so getting in with that boom, that influx of people who will be crazy looking for stuff of her. So I need to make sure that I have that on time. But anyway, just close. She wears these black leather gloves. Very like classic feminine dress, and then these like gloves. Because she's scared of me. I thought maybe they would make some nice sounds. Scratchy, scratchy, scratch. I'll put them on. A lot of gloves don't tend to fit me. They always are too long. I'm giving these ones, see, like, they're still a little bit too long. They aren't super fancy gloves or anything like that. They're just cheap, but they do the trick right there. It's gonna look good in the photos. And I'll probably make a couple of ASMR videos of it too. I'm not really sure yet what exactly I will make them up. Kind of roleplay I'll do. But I'm sure it'll be violent and guys listening, but I'm hearing a lot of bangy booms. Bangy booms. I just live in kind of a busy area. I live in a very big building, so there's a lot of people going in and out. The doors going into my building are very secure, but they make a really loud slamming noise whenever they close. They're weighted, right? So whenever they close, they like bam, they close really hard. So usually when I'm recording ASMR videos, I'll like hear it. It makes the whole like place shudder a little bit. The little cart that came with them. I cut this off. I cut it off. Got this right here. Make sure I don't damage them. I have this vegan leather mouse pad, although it's quite wide, so my keyboard sits on top of it too. The whole point, they said, was that it'll get scratches, but it's supposed to make it look worn, so it looks all like worn and leathery, but the scratches that are on it don't look very good. They look like I'm breaking it. They look they just don't have a really good pattern to them. The scratches, they're very clumped in certain areas, obviously like around where my mouse is. There's a bunch on this side too, because the corner of the keyboard will bump into it. But I feel like it just looks kind of messy. But yeah, I just want to make sure I don't scratch the leather gloves. Maybe I can rip it. The leather gloves. I also bought, and you've probably seen this, but I have my little worker's card. Unfortunately, I mean, it does say emergency on it. That wasn't an option to change, but that's fine. But it has a little customized photo of me. It's this little Clover emergency, and I like the touch, like how it says the expiry date for the card. Super cute. So I wanted to get some more little props and stuff for my videos to kind of increase the quality and the immersion for you guys. I know it's not perfect. Some butthead commented on my video and he was like, well, in America, doctors don't wear that outfit. And it's just like, yeah, well, please don't be annoying. I try my best. I bought it as a nurse's outfit, obviously, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna want to be a nurse every time. I want it to be a latest video, but oh well. Actually, where I'm from, doctors don't wear a white jacket and a tie. They wear like just formal-ish clothing. My doctor, she wears like jeans and a nice blouse. That's what she wears. So I think it really depends. But yes, it was definitely a nurse's outfit. But I thought that it could be, close enough to a doctor's outfit. It was a medical professional's outfit. Anyway, there's been a lot of negative comments. Sometimes I try not to think about it too much. I try not to respond to it at all. Sometimes, I'll type something out and I'm just like, yeah, don't play into it. You know what I mean? Just don't even think about it. So I'll often just delete it just so I can just forget about it. Life is too short, and people who are going to be rude are not important enough to stress about it, right? So the best thing you can do for yourself is to just keep it out of your mind and to continue on with the things that you enjoy doing, the things that you love. I also received my Lady Dimitrescu cosplay outfit, and that person who sent it over, you guys have probably seen the necklace that I have for that cosplay. It's a really beautiful pearl necklace that I showed in my burglar video, but she also sent me this little plastic pearl necklace. It's so cute, but I really like the sounds that it makes. It's very light sounding, super soft, clinky plastic pearls. So I thought maybe I could make an ASMR video with this, because I don't know, I really, really love the sounds. And then I like when the plastic clinks against the little metal fasteners. So sweet of her. It broke immediately. I was just holding it, and I had the slightest amount of pressure, and it snapped here, so I had to do some alterations on the dress. It was made to, I was supposed to be made to my measurements, but the inside had this kind of silky material that did not stretch even a little bit, and it was either not actually made to my measurements or I measured wrong, because there was no room at all. The person that I bought it from, she's a cosplayer and she sells stuff, but I don't think that she often, I think I might have been one of her first customers. So it's really hard to make garments for people when you can't have them try it on and you're not there with them, right? So I'm not surprised that it didn't fit super well, so I had to go in and I had to take out some of that silk stuff, but I still left it on. Her dress kind of has a little bit of a mini cape. I don't know, it's like a style thing. It's got a bit of a mini cape in the back, and so I left the silky stuff on the mini cape so you can see it poking out. There's a little open V, but I took it out of the arms and the back because I was like that little brother from Christmas Story. I can't put my arms down like that. I was like, oh no. Big problem. But I think that it's gonna turn out really well now that I fixed it. It's gonna be great. I was going to go to an outdoor, I was gonna go take the photos in public at a really old, cool building that's in my city, and I wrote them, first of all, for me to book the time to take the photos. It was gonna cost me over $500 on the off day, and so I contacted them, and I basically said, I'm like, okay, well, I would like to be in this little room that's in this awesome building to take photos. And I said that, with the $500 for 1 hour fee, does that mean that there's not many people gonna be there, there, because this is the first time I've taken photos in public and I'm kind of shy. And the person wrote me back and they're like, there shouldn't be too many people, but I'm gonna be watching you. And it was a guy who wrote it. I was just like, oh, maybe I don't want to go. That just sounds kind of, I just didn't like the way he said it. I don't know, it was just kind of like, maybe a little uncomfortable. He was like, he's like, your nerves will go away once you get into character. I'm like, I don't want to have to deal with this stress when I'm cosplaying, when I'm taking my photos. So it actually only costs like $20 to go walk through this place, just to do your own self-guided tour. So I think I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna take photos, which they encourage, of the inside of this place, and I'm just gonna friggin' Photoshop myself in. I wanted to Photoshop myself in, because that's what I usually do. And I use, Adobe stock images or whatever. But I was looking at Castle, like similar things like Castle Interior, and I didn't really like the photos that they had on there. They did not have very good ones. They were either like computer generated, very obviously so, or the lighting was terrible in the photos, and or it was really like artistic angles that just wouldn't work for like a photography with a model in it. So often when people take photos of architecture, that kind of thing, they're super creative, beautiful photos, but really hard to like put a person in it because the angles are very, very strange. And so I think I'm just gonna walk through. I'm gonna take some photos and I'm just gonna Photoshop myself in them because I don't want to spend $500 to have one, not even like a room. I would spend more if I could rent the room out. From what I know of this place, it's not super duper popular. This is like whatever. But hey, I would spend more money if I could rent it out like a little studio for an hour. But just the fact that there's going to be tons of people around, and then there's this random person who phrased it really weirdly, like he was going to have his eyes all over me the whole time, and I just think I would prefer to spend $20 and just have more work to do editing wise. So that's what I'm going to be up to, but hopefully I'll have the photos for you guys pretty soon. Sometime in May. But anyways, enough rambling. I have this. These are the 3 roses that she has on her dress. So I just have some paper clips on it so I can fasten each flower securely onto the dress, just so it's not flooping around at all. Hello, camera. Something else that I need to do. It's very drama related, unfortunately, so I've been kind of nervous about that. So hopefully you can't tell during this video. But I need to go and do that now. But I hope that you guys are doing very, very well. I'm excited to show you my new microphones when they come in. I think I'll still use this sometimes too. I really like having this microphone here. I can get nice and close to it. It just feels very casual and intimate and just